festivities are beginning for Margaret's wedding, and the arrivals are beginning, and already here is Patrick and his family. They arrived Thursday at about 9:45, and everyone's here playing right now. And here we are. We got some visitors also, in addition to Patrick. We've got his son Sean. Oh, there's Sean. And they're playing in leaves because they don't have leaves out in California. And there's Allison. Hello, Allison. Say hello, Allison. There's Allison. And there's Rico. There's Rico. He's been sick. He's resting here, as you can see. And there's Timmy John. Okay. So that's what we got. We're off to a great round of festivities here for Margaret's wedding. We'll be back. Just let Sean. No, just let him stand still a minute. Here, come on, Sean. Look at Grandpa, Sean. Hello, Sean. Say hello, Sean. There's Sean. That's Patrick's number 2 child, number 1 son. And then we got. Okay, here's camera shy Rico, who's afraid of the cameras, as you can tell. he's raking leaves. And over here, petting our dog, is Allison. That's number 1, Patrick's number 1 child, Allison, the first girl, first child, and the girl. And she's petting our. Get out of the way, Rico. And she's petting our dog, Chelsea. There's Chelsea. And in the right hand is a box of Halloween candy. Yeah. And over here is Timmy John someplace. I think he's wrestling. Oh, there we are. There's Timmy John. He's wrestling with Patrick. Okay. Oh my God! Look at that pile. Jump on there, Allison. Okay. All right. We're gonna take time out now, guys. Let these guys play. Look at those idiots wrestling with the lead. See those little arrows going back and forth across the tap? Oh yeah. 18th, 1994. One day before Margaret Mary's wedding, we came down to the farm to put a ton of stuff in the barn. And I had the help of a couple of people here. But first I'm going to show you the view of my house. This is where my house is going to be. And if you can imagine this, that's a beautiful view out there. Let me bring it in a bit on the camera. There you are. That's called Bird Swamp down there. It's all full of duck, geese, beaver. And there's the barn. You can see everything almost in place. There's behind the milk house, you can possibly see the big trailer peeking out. Yeah, we got everything in the milk house right now. Everything almost buttoned up for the winter. Pretty good. Oh, my battery's getting low too. I'm going to have to charge that battery, Brent. Daniel Zampino, Patrick Connelly, and the little girl. Who's that little girl? Who's that little girl? What's your name, little girl?
What's your name?
Allison, that's right. Okay, we bring it back. My little battery's getting a little low right now, so I have to be careful. But just to give you, I'm going to scan this for a second so you see what we've got here. We're going into the sun now, so you have to be a little careful. Right down there in those trees right there, those poplar trees is the spring, which we would tap to bring up here. There, so there you are. There's a shot from our home site, guys. And of course, Jim Delaney's house has to come down, but there it is. One beautiful view. Okay, we'll turn this off now until we have a little more wedding action. And there's Molly, by golly, eating her breakfast, being served by the bride-to-be, who is very anxious, you can tell. Very, very anxious, yes. Just got up, she's worn out, tired. And there we are. The happy family starts the day. And look at that Molly, sweet Molly.
Whose idea was this anyway?
I like ketchup on my hand.
You're not eating nice.
Yep, you're right, Mom.
And we have that white flash of the mother of the bride prior to preparations.
Oh my God. I'm tired of all the nights not being able to sleep.
Okay, go take a nap.
I gotta be ready in 2 hours.
Okay. The day after the wedding, we're all kind of slightly hungover, although we didn't drink too much, but enough. And the people went to the football game today. As you can see, the car lot is just kind of full down there. My car lot, there's Timmy walking around. But here come the people out the door now. Okay, first we have Bernard Connelly coming through the door. Behind him is Mother. This is probably the last time we'll have a group picture at this house. This is why we're doing it. Okay, here comes Terrence Connelly. Oh, I'm still a little hoarse from last night. There's Molly and Timmy coming up. And there's Michael and Rico. Oh yeah, there's Rico too. Would you tell those people to come out of the house, please?
Yeah.
And where's Timmy Steve Nansen? Okay. Okay, there comes Beth Ann. Now she and Danny are about to leave for the Poconos on the way home.
That's what you need to do, make everybody hurry, huh?
And we got a couple of visitors from Virginia too, by the way. Yes, they came up for the wedding and the football game. Okay, and there goes. Go on up there for a minute, Timmy. There they go. Oh, there's there's Jamie. Okay, we're missing. Where's Kathy?
Hey, Molly, here's your parcel. They found in my car.
There we are. There's the whole crew up there now. It's not our whole family, but by God, it's a good part of them. Here comes Patrick. Here comes Kathy. Okay. And there comes Lisa now with her new Bill's hat. Yep. Here we go. There's what's here of the family. We don't know where the bride and groom are. They're gone someplace. And Jeannie's missing. Jean and Mike aren't here. And right here is Terrence taking a picture of the picture. Ah, we got. There you go, Terrence. I got you.
You guys get a picture. I'll take one. Here, take one.
Okay.
Come on, Papa, get in the...
Everyone smile. Don't difficult, but smile for the camera.
All right, they did it to me. Words of wisdom on the gathering here.
Smart people. Here we go. All right. Hello, Dan. Dan the man.
Hey.
Timothy taking our picture again. We love pictures of people taking pictures. And there's their flag. And Bill's flag is in a slump. They were just beaten badly by the Colts. This house is too small for us, but at the moment you'll see we've got about 10 cars parked in our driveway, right? We'll never ever do this again. 10 cars, a horse trailer, and there's a car down there, and there's a car here. And when we move in the village, we'll be allowed 2 cars in our driveway. And no one's allowed to park on the street in the village, so I think we're going to miss this old place.
My dog going crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, let me free.
Yeah, and the dogs, we got 2 dogs tied in the barn right now barking. Now in the village you can't do that because the police cover your dog's bark. So there we are, lots of cars. All right. Oh gosh, yeah, we can't keep this horse trailer at the house anymore. There's the 3 jails and there's the jailers. There they are. Jamie and Rico are the jailers. And we got Michael, John, Timmy, and Molly in jail forever and ever. And there's man's. Holy mackerel. There's old Chelsea coming out. And Chelsea's got a friend. Bernie's dog Baxter's been visiting. See? Baxter's tied up. Baxter's a puppy, so he's... Come on, let's focus in. There's Baxter. He's a puppy. He's a little impatient. They're tied so they can just get close to each other, but they can't fight or anything like that. So you can't do that in the village either. That's it. Okay, guys. Bye. Beth and Danny are getting into the magical Porsche. and they're going to zoom off to the Poconos and spend the evening in their eastern summer home. And they're going to head further east for their real summer home.
August.
Save money for a plane. Good. Okay, it only costs $80, Reek. 80 or 100, that's all. You say 50, I'll give you 50. How's that sound?
They're going into the jail to say goodbye to the kids. And it's 5:18 at night. We're still kind of groggy around here. Yep, there they go in their two-seated Porsche. The kids get nervous whenever they get that out of the car because they know they're not going along.
That's right.
The Porsche. They're going to speed out of here any moment now.
She gave it.
Okay, I hear the Porsche winding up. There they go. Bye, everybody. Yeah, great day was had by all.
Diane, thank you. God bless you.
Mike and Sue from St. Louis, Michigan.
There we are. We're at Terry's house. Today is April 16th, 1995. Easter Sunday. And as a matter of fact, we're about, 6 months exact from our last film on here in time. But there's Mommy over there. Let me see who else is here today. Oh, there's Mark.
Is this the one that you're sending to Patrick then?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to give it to everybody, I think.
Did you want to see the area of land that
There's our son-in-law, Mark.
any more of the farms?
Over there is Margaret. There's Margaret, who's been brought with her work file for all the patients she's taken care of. And she's a full-blooded nurse now. Say hello, Margaret.
Hello.
Okay, now Terry was here a minute. We just walked away. Where did he go? Wait a minute. We're in Terry's apartment here. Oh, there's Jennifer. Hello, Jennifer.
Hello, Pat.
Uncle, there he is. And there's Terrence. There's Terrence Michael. He's coming out here.
Man, I wanted to show you the picture of the house that I'm building on my farm.
Oh yeah, show it to Pat here. Let's get
The section that you don't own anymore, or the choice at? Okay, which is we're the best section.
Oh, that's a great. Where do we shoot? We zoom in here.
Let me show you the toll road that'll be going in, Pat. That you'll have to use to pay to come up to try to get to any other land to build a house. Okay. I'm not sure I have it on this
I don't know.
picture.
Do you get the feeling, Patrick, that this guy is going to give us a bad time?
Oh, by the way, Pat, worker on the concrete slab, I erased your name off.
Oh. Well, anyhow, guys, here we are. We're going to take some more pictures, but I wanted to introduce this because this is our family on Easter Sunday,
Is this
and we just had dinner. Terry fixed a fantastic dinner for us, and we had orange juice and champagne with our dinner, and had just a super time. So we're going to cut off now. We'll take a few more.
Show him Jennifer's bowl.
Yeah, we are. There's Jennifer's bowl. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
He got one.
Yeah. She's going to be hunting on the farm as soon as they build that place down there.
I need a left-hand.
Okay.
You can change these, right?
No.
No?
And now we're going to go off for a minute. There's Mummy again.
Hi, Patrick. Hi, Dee. Hi, Allison. Hi, Sean.
Okay, here we are at Terry's house. We're still celebrating.
Take the money away.
We're still celebrating Easter Sunday. I think we're playing for Christ's robe right now over here. This is the group, and you can see there's Mark. Mark is really ready to go at this switch game.
Mark thinks he can beat everything.
Terrence, Jennifer, and Mrs. Connelly. I'm going to sit down and join them in a second here. Okay, backing off.
$60.
There we go. Now let me think. Where's Margaret? I think Margaret is just finishing up all her work. She's the working nurse. She's been here all day long doing her work. But she's gonna. Are you gonna play scat? No, she's not gonna play scat. She can't bring herself to do that. Okay. Now here we are. Okay. Now I've got to go over there any minute now and join the game. I'm learning how to use my fade-in, fade-out mechanism on this thing, so I'm going to see how it works, okay? So here goes. Whoop, I think I pushed the wrong button. Let me look again.
You have to beat everybody.
Nope, yeah, here we are.
Scan it.
Okay, here we are. Now, let's see. Fader's on. Now I'm gonna click it. Here we go.
People play what we call skit.
Adios, amigo. Hey! Okay, we're back again. This is still Easter Sunday. We just finished 3 games of scat, and they cleaned me out. $3 it cost me. So we're stopping. We just stopped for cheesecake. Terry just served the delicious cheesecake. Everyone's enjoying it. And we're switching to poker. We figured poker, we can beat the little girl. And take her money. And Mark is cheating, so we're going to a game where we can all cheat. And Margaret is still eating and working on her nurse's reports. So that's and they call it thicker thighs. No, thicker thighs. I've also been drinking, as you could tell. In my story.
Mark is getting very hostile.
Mark is getting hostile.
He's almost my dad. Only 6 months in the family. And he's getting very hostile.
Yeah, he's going to be pretty pushy for only 6 months, I'll tell you. And here comes the big tear.
I can have a smoke here if I'm going to park throughout this whole game here and not smoke you up, mother.
He's coming in to smoke? Well, that's all right.
Dad, go out in the corridor.
We're just going to play regular poker.
Well, no wild cards. No wild
Okay, we're going to report back to you.
Cheesecake Butler's choice.
Dealer's choice. Allison. Hi, Allison. Hi, Sean. Sam, really? Hi, everybody.
That's your grandmother over there, kids, see? That woman in the pink? Okay, so, we'll see you later, guys. We're going to go back and play poker now. I'll let you know who won. Well, here we are. It's still Easter evening. It's now 8:52. I am flat broke. They took all my money, and that new son-in-law is sitting there with a smirk on his face, is so full of, his pockets are bulging. No matter what you do, he wins the hand, and he's going to walk home tonight, I think. And there's Terrence over there smiling smugly, but he isn't doing so well. He keeps betting the blind, and he's losing everything he owns. And there's Mother over there. She's in.
I threw the cards twice.
And she's using other people's money now. She's at that point of the game. And there's Jennifer counting her money, stacking up the piles. Yes.
$3 I have.
And there's Margaret over there, still working on her nurse's stuff. There we are. We'll focus on her for a second. She's a full-blooded nurse. Registered and all, but she works awful long hours.
Underpaid.
And that's not bad, though, but she's doing a good job, so we're all proud. Well, there it is. It's 8:53. Oh, you're going to focus in. There you are. A few minutes to 9, and the clock is right. The date is correct. It's been a wonderful evening. So we're about to head out, I think, to...
Okay, I know.
I guess shortly we're going to head back to East Aurora, or Orchard Park, wherever the hell we live. I'm not sure anymore. And we're going to call it quits for this lovely Easter day. And we'll be back again, and for the next event, we'll keep this film going for the family. Okay, good night and happy Easter, everybody.
I mean, don't tell me to put all my chips in, Mark.
That wonderful name of Jesus.
Okay.
Don't you want some?
I don't really care for anything, to tell you the truth.
Here we are. It's May 13th, 1995. Timothy John Connelly just made his first communion.
I don't think I'm going to drink it.
And we're heading back. We're at Timmy's home now. And we're all going to have something to drink, so we're all here. Drink and eat. Okay, now we've got...
You want some?
I don't know, but you see what he said.
All right, then I'll drink it up.
Oh my God.
So here we go. Now let me think. There's Big Tim. He's not drinking today, he said. There's little Tim. There's the first communicants. And there comes Michael John. Watch the and there we are. Okay, now we'll identify everyone around the table. Over there is sitting Rico Tribuzzi. He's eating a carrot right now, but I think his brother is picking bugs out of his hair or something. What is that? Oh, what is it? Who is that?
Hey, and Allison
And up there is, that's Michael Jan.
Hi to Allison and Sean.
And right here is Janelle. Okay, now here, say hello to Allison and Sean. That's Timothy, and over here is Molly. Okay, now you're too close to that sun in the window. See, I'm not getting good pictures here, I don't think. Okay, hi, Uncle Pat. Yes, here we go. And let's see, okay, now we'll switch here and see who's in the rest of the house here. What's going on?
Jean's in the kitchen.
Yes, there is, oh, there's our Aunt Jean. Oh. Say hello to your brother and sister-in-law.
Hello, brother and sister-in-law.
And your two nieces and nephews.
Sean and Allison.
There you go.
Having a peanut butter and jelly.
There you go. And she's just back from Florida. See her shirt? Do you say these teachers work hard? She's been out of
We never
Florida.
made it. Grandpa, I'm your grandpa. Maybe next year.
See this kid? This is your cousin.
Then here's our-
almost as big as I am.
Here's our first communion guy with a funny-looking mouth. And who is almost as big as you, Grandma?
Here, this kid, look at him. He's almost as big as I am. He's
Oh, yeah.
This is his mother. Stand up.
This is your Allison and Sean. This is your
God, look at
your cousin. He's
Mr. Hager's in
he's 6 years old and he's 8'6" already. He's got to be a giant.
Daddy, look at your Uncle Timmy.
Look at my oh yes, well we are. He's moving too fast for me. We're gonna catch Uncle Timmy. There's Uncle Timmy.
Hi, guys.
My God! Well, don't watch out for the cords, everybody.
Hi,
That's
Patrick. When are you coming up
Okay.
here?
Yeah. Yeah, when are you coming up?
We're in Tim's new house here.
Next week.
And it's beautiful outside. I don't know if I can get outside because it's so bright. But all these trees are just in bloom. Wait a minute, kids, I'll be back. Look at that dogwood tree there. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, and there's Molly. There's Molly got it by God. Oh, here we are. There's Janelle. Janelle is saying, hello, everybody. I'm eating my sandwich, and I'm having such a good time.
Peace.
Peace. Peace from the communicant. And there's little Molly by God saying peace also. But for some reason, it's a little dark, isn't it, guys? Huh? Yeah, I think it is.
Uncle Pat, how's your airplane?
Okay. Okay, we're going to stop for a minute now and take a rest. Yes?
Uncle Pat, I'm going to be an engineer probably.
Probably? What do you mean probably? Is that your...
will.
You want to be an engineer? Atta
I
boy.
think you will be too.
There, Uncle Pat. He's good in mathematics,
Good in math. Rick, here's your spoon.
and he loves to think about things that are complex.
And he's just like you, Patrick. He does his homework every day when he comes home from school.
And also I'm going to be an archaeologist.
Oh, my God. That's kind of fun. An archaeologist. All right, everybody. We're going to take a rest. Grandpa's going to take a rest right now.
Bye, Sean.
Bye, guys. Okay, we'll be back. We'll be back. There we go. We're cutting the cake.
I won't give you the forks unless I can cut my corner piece.
There's your piece right there.
Here's a corner piece.
And that cake says, congratulations, Timothy.
Yes. No,
Oh, no, someone just got in my way where it was.
No, I don't want that one. I want.
You guys take the piece you get, okay?
I don't have it.
No, I made that cake special.
It's awesome.
Which one do you want, Janelle?
No, see, everything's quiet when everybody's eating, see, it gets quiet, otherwise the Conneys are big mouths. And the Preservusies.
Tim, ready?
No,
Daddy.
I'm passing right now too, Jean.
me too.
Patrick, we're sorry, but we forgot to put a tablecloth on the table for this celebration.
See my piece?
Yeah, look at that piece, that's Molly's piece.
Looks good.
Oh, I tell you, we wish you guys were here to have some of this cake. The cake is absolutely fabulous. And we're drinking mimosas, I think you call them, champagne and orange juice. Mimosas. Okay, you guys can't have any more mimosas. 4 pieces enough.
Mimosas.
All right.
Oh, that's a good cake.
Is this for Uncle Pat and Dee?
Yes, it is. This is for Uncle Pat and Dee. And there's Slim Jim, Jean.
Tell us more about
You bring out a tiny little piece.
Grandma. Tell us more about Uncle Pat and his friend David.
Jean, can you remember?
Party's over, and there's Aunt Jean and Timothy doing the dishes, and there comes Mother in. She's helping to clean up also.
Oh my God, I'm so glad that,
All in all, it's been a wonderful day. And next time we have a family occasion, we're going to send you another record it, so eventually we can send you this film. Now, you may not, oh, there's Molly again. Molly decided to come back and eat more.
gotta be sending shots. If all the family get-togethers are there,
Get up there, Molly, so we can see your face. There you are. Now we got it. Okay. Stand still, Molly. Yeah. Now, you may get this, thank you very much, Molly. Now, you may get this, this tape in about 6 years, because it's taking a long time to fill it up. But our intentions are there, so we're going to go now with one last look out.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And we fade out and go. Okay, guys, here we are now. This is our new home at 1254 Surrey Run, East Aurora, New York. We moved in here on, let me think, on June 29th. So we've been here just over a month getting settled. I've got the flagpole up. Here's my good car. We'll get the cars are going someplace. But it's, we have a The house Mother's been after for a long time. It's a two-story colonial, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, full garage. And gets a little warm there. There are no big trees around, a couple of pine trees, and that's all. Let me take you a walk around it. There's Kelly with our dog Chelsea. Going into our garage, she has Chelsea for a walk. She's doing pretty good with that, I guess. Yeah. There we are. Lot. I'm looking straight down the lot line right now, and big basketball court for the kids that used to be here. And then we'll walk to our backyard here. I guess it isn't too bad, but there's a little entrance to the garage. There's the man's best friend looking for his master. This fence here is just on our property line, and then back in the corner you can see there's a little split rail fence, which is the back of our lot. And here's the rear of the place. I gotta be careful with the sunshine here. Got some interesting trees. They had some professional landscaper do this, I guess. Here in the back we have some plantings, which are quite nice. And over there is the community pool, where we can join, I think, for $200 a year. We're members over there. We did join this year, but for about half a year or so. Yeah. And there's the other corner of the lot right there. I'm going to go over here in the shade of these pine trees and then take a shot at the house, because the sun is awful bright. And let's see, there's these pine trees are right on the lot line again, so there we go. Okay, now, there's the rear of the house. And the kids have a tent up there. You can see we have some pretty bushes and flowers planted down here. We have a nice big deck in the back. It's kind of nice. It's pretty hot that we just had to install air conditioning and put a new furnace and all was at it. But it's pretty nice. And that there is the family room. You can see the windows of the family room. And then this here goes into the kitchen. And this is our deck. Quite bright. Yeah. All right, I'm going to pause and go inside and maybe take you a tour through the house. The recreation room, which is the rear of the house. There's Danny Zambino recreating, watching the CNBC. He and I watch that all the time.
No, that's all, thanks. All right, fine.
So that'll be nice when we're finally settled. We're not really fully settled yet. Here we come. Now, here's our kitchen. There's a little serving tray here, and a stove, like cupboards. And there's a little neat spot there. I forget what they call it. Bay window, a big bay window my mother likes. And over here is the washer and dryer. And a little dark. It's lightening up there. So mother has that up on the same floor. And then here's the dining room. We haven't settled the dining room and living room yet. We're still trying to get Mother's got some curtains. We have to get some furniture for the other room. There's Mother's big china cabinet. And there's all the nice dining room table, Hitchcock chairs. And then there's the living room, but we don't have a couch and chair for this. Mother's looking for something, I guess. And as you can see, our furniture just kind of dumped in here for the time being until we can get it straightened out. Yeah. So, and it just walks around, of course, to the front entrance. And there's our front entrance right there. And the stairway going upstairs. Now, I'll take you upstairs. There's one bathroom straight ahead of us. Let's see. We have 2.5 baths. This is kind of the guest bathroom, I guess you'd call it, right? Yeah. That's quite nice. And then here's one of the guest rooms. We have a double bed and a single bed in here, and this isn't fully settled either because another dresser is going in here. But we've had, let's see, Jamie was here for a week, and Beth and her family has been here for, this is the second week. Everyone visiting, getting used to things. This is my office, so we're not quite settled. Here's my computer operation. And there's an old china cabinet which I use for a storage desk for my supplies. There's my desk there. In the middle of, and of course up here in the wall I still have Louis L'Amour, and that is someone's opinion of the stock market. Waiting for a crash. And there's a closet all full of shelves. That's excellent, just right for me. We don't have any pictures hung yet, but I did get, I got a plate up. And this is a picture that belonged to Frank Elliott. Yeah, it's done by a unknown artist. Ugly woman. Okay, and there's the old cabinet that belonged to Grandma Connelly's mother and dad. And then down here is another guest bedroom. Okay, that's not fully settled either. We just have one chest in there. There's a small chest and the big double bed. And then this here is the master bedroom, which Mother's been after for a long time. Chests, and then there's all this belonged to Frank and Peg Elliott. So what Mother's trying to do is find you can put these twin beds together, get a big giant mattress for them, and makes a great sleeping platform. And then this is the bathroom off the master bedroom. Yeah, so that's me up there, yeah. There you go, getting fat. Okay. So that's about all there is to see here on the inside of the house. Nothing spectacular, but we have fans in a couple of rooms. That's really kind of nice. And I think it'll be another month or so. We'll be fully settled. Okay, now I'm gonna go downstairs and turn it off because I'm going to show you. I think. This is the cellar, and I don't know, who wants to see the cellar? Community pool, and here we are, walking through our backyard. Whoops, as you can tell, I'm stumbling on all the grass and that. But this is the community pool over here. And it's a nice place. There's a pool and a couple of tennis courts over there. So it's really kind of neat. And I think we have some kids over here swimming if we can find them. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's Timmy Jen. That guy right there in the water. That's Timmy John Connelly. Whoop. Who else do we have in there? I don't recognize. Oh, there's Katie. There's Katie Connelly Zampino going in with all her stuff on. And she's starting to swim. Look at that. See how she swims? She's a good swimmer. And who else do we have? Let's see. Oh, I think that's Aunt Beth over there. Where is it? Oh, yeah, right there's Aunt Beth. Got a hat on. And her swimsuit, she's watching the children. And there goes Caitlin again. She must have had enough swimming already, huh? And, I guess there's only the two of them, man. Oh, my goodness. Kate didn't like those things. There's Timmy, the swimmer. The rest of the kids aren't here. I wonder where they went. Well, that's enough of the pool. Okay, now you get an idea of the pool. There's also a little clubhouse there, see? Yeah. That goes with the community pool. You can have that for little parties and things. So all in all, it's a pretty nice little spot. Do it again, Tim. Come on, Tim, in the water. Big bomb, right, there we are. Now, where is, oh, right there. There's Kelly. Okay. I'm enjoying the... Come on, Kelly, jump in. Jump in, Kelly.
Sorry, but you don't got one.
There she goes. Okay.
Go away, baby.
One more time, Tim. Okay. Now we're gonna fade out.
That's all.
Here's a, there. There's a better shot of the new house right from the pool where I was standing. Okay, we're back inside here. Oh, there's Peg. Peg, that's the new expectant mother, guys. Turn sideways, Peg.
4.5 months.
She's 4.5 months and it's somewhere in your pocket there. You can just
Very
see.
skinny at 4.5 months.
Very skinny, she said. That's Grandma Connelly over there, guys. Sitting on her new couch. Right, there she is. See, there's the pregnant lady of the 90s.
Who just bought a new car today, Tom.
Oh yeah, she just bought a new car today. We got to show you the new car she bought. Well, it's not a new car, but it's a 91. Hold on, we're going to go out and see that new car. Oh, and there's Timmy. It's Uncle Tim. Say hello to Patrick and his kids.
Hi, Pat. Everybody, how you guys doing?
Okay, here we go out to see the car. Okay.
Good mileage.
And here we're going to take a look now at
Bob had,
Margaret's new Honda.
somebody had about 160,000 on there.
Yeah, that's what Tom did. Sorry about that.
How much was it? How much was it?
10 grand. Lovely car, man.
Oh, yeah. What year is that, Margaret?
1991.
1991 Honda Civic?
Accord.
Honda Accord.
There's Molly in the car. Should we get a picture of Molly in here?
Where's Molly? Oh, yeah, open the door.
Sitting in the van
Open the
here
door.
by herself.
Oh, and there's Timmy's van, Alaska van. And who is that in the back seat?
It's Molly.
Poke her head out there. I can't see her. She's in the dark.
Got some tears.
Come out here, Molly. We're taking some pictures for Uncle Patrick.
Your dad, you'll have to come closer and get her.
Why?
She's a little
A couple big tear on her face here.
I can't, but it's so dark in there I can't see her. Where is she? Oh, get out in the sun, honey. Come out in the sun. We can't see you. Just step it up. Pull her out in the sun. Drag her out in the sun here.
Here she comes.
Come on, drag her out in the sun. Here she goes. I can't see her. Get her out here. Quick, get her out in the sun. Come on, get her. Oh, come on, I got her shoulder. I got her shoulder. Let me see her. Oh, there's her body. Oh, there she is. Oh, she's here. Run for cover. She's running for cover. Here she goes. Back into the van like a dog. Oh, ow, ow, ow. She's in the back of the van now. Where is she back there? Oh, can't see it, guys. Too dark. Sorry. Hello, dog. How are you, huh? Chelsea? How is Chelsea, huh? You okay, Chelsea? Good dog, Chelsea. Yes. You're my dog, aren't you, huh?
Good.
What do you mean, good? I mean, would you tackle anybody? Were you tackled? Huh?
It was practice.
Just practice?
Yeah.
Well, how did you practice? Good?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you're a good practicer, huh?
How do you mean how you practice?
Well, I mean, do you tackle guys? Do you throw the ball far? Do you
Not
kick the ball high?
yet. We just got our equipment.
You got equipment. Well, that's not practice, it's preparing. You got something in your pants that bothers you down there?
No.
No. All right, your dad's waiting for you. So long.
Hey, bye, Grandpa.
See you later.
Yeah.
Put this wet towel on my banner.
We just got Margaret. There she is.
I'm not missing anything. I heard a little excitement out here. I had to see what was going on.
Who's that? What's he doing? So you can say goodnight to Grandpa.
Good night, Grandpa.
Good night, Kate. I'm taking these pictures for Uncle Patrick and your cousins in California. Say hi, California.
Okay. And Allison and Aunt Bee.
And Sean. Yeah.
Say hi. Come visit us in New Jersey.
Okay.
Can't you say hello to Allison and Sean?
They're in California.
California.
We're going to send this picture to them when it's finished.
They're your cousins also. And this is the guest room. Show them the guest room.
I already did this.
Oh, did you do this room?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, say good night.
Good night. Well, here we are, down at the farm. Got Terry to help me. I dislocated my shoulder. And Terry's down helping me with moving some boxes out we're taking back home. There's not too much has changed here. Except we have to put in a new road. I'll show it to you in a little while. Yeah, it's still a pretty nice view. You can see the trailer behind the car. That's where we've got it right now. Okay, let's go down. The road is up this way towards Machias. The new road, I'll take you a walk up. It's down there, okay? Next to the barn. I'll zoom in, maybe you can see the entrance here. Yeah, there it is, see? That's where there used to be an old road there, if you remember, Patrick. And it was all rutted out in bad shape. So there you are. So that's where I had the job done. Now I'll walk up there and show you. It runs back 575 feet. And the intent was to make this the primary road or access back into the rear of the farm. And you can see I've got I heard some surveying done. Let's see, I think you can see one right here. Yeah. There's one survey post. And you go up here further, you can probably see another one. Yeah, there it is there. There's another one going up there. And then you go up to the top. But I've got two lots, about 2.5 acre lots surveyed out. Because that's where Terry was going to build, but we don't know if he's going to build there anymore. But at the moment. So let me walk up and I'll show you what we got. I was concerned when we put this in about erosion, so the farmer down the line came in and with his big seeder, and he seeded both sides for me because it's been graded so it'll drain off all the water. It was a nice job the guy did. Anyhow, it was reseeded, and you can see all that clover's growing there, so I'm pleased with that. Of course, some, is growing right in the middle of my road, but what has to be done with the road yet is there's about 2 inches of crushed stone has to be poured on top of it, and the bottom part down here has to be kind of level off a bit. But it's a really solid road. It's 15 feet wide, and there's a a foot of bank run. We dug all the topsoil out, and there's a foot of bank run gravel that's been dumped in here. And I figure if I put the crushed stone on top of it, it'll keep the road from eroding with the rain and water. We're getting close to the top, and there's one more stake we can see. There it is right there. Yeah, that's so what we did, we walked this whole area off first, and then had the surveyors come out. We had the surveyors come out, and when they surveyed the lots off, the lots run parallel to the side of each side of the property. So at some point in time, it'll all make sense. And right there's a huge pile of topsoil we got because when they put the road in, they cut about a foot of topsoil off the surface, down to clay, and then poured all the bank run gravel into that. All right, then we go up the hill here, and there's a corner post, and I've got 2 lots cut out here. There's the corner right there, and there's a couple of chairs we used to use for sitting on when we were clearing the brush up there. I don't know if you can see it, way in the back. We'll get another look. There's another corner post for a lot. Okay, here we are at the corner of this one lot. You'll see the chairs. Now Terry and I he spent 1 week's vacation up here, and I spent a couple of weeks. This was intended to be his building site right here, and you can see all that brush growing out there. We cut all that down with chainsaws, and I was in with the brush hog and cut it down once, and I'll probably cut it once more before the season is over. See, look out way out in the distance. You can see the swamp. This is August. It's normally a little dry spot, but the swamp is low this year, and last year too. And I guess what happened is someone trapped all the beaver out of the swamp over there, and the dam they had slowly fell apart, and the water levels dropped about a foot and a half. So the guy who owns the property across the tracks is a builder, lives up in Franklinville someplace, but he bought it with the intent of turning it into a hunting preserve and a shooting preserve for duck, I guess, and geese. And he's working with the Fish and Wildlife people, and they're planning on putting a dam in at the lower end down there at Sunset Hill Road, and then bring it back to its normal level. So that'll be quite nice when it happens. And then we're a little closer now, we can go up here, and there's the corner post for the next lot. I think it's right there, someplace in the corner. It's painted orange. Oh yeah, there it is right there. So each lot is a couple hundred feet long and wide, maybe 600 feet long, and it's a little over about 2.5 acres, give or take something. So now Norm Phillips has just finished haying, so everything is cut, as you can see. And there's where our spring is. Well, in the springtime, that thing floods everything up here. It's a tremendous amount of water. I was going to try and control it somehow if I could, but I don't know. It takes a lot of money to do all this stuff, and mostly work, and it's getting tough for me alone to try to do all this stuff, so I guess I'm kind of backing off a bit. But all in all, there's a fresh picture. It still looks good. I got Jim Delaney is over in his old shack there, and I was going to evict him, and I told him he had to tear the shed off and fix any leaks in the roof, and a couple of stones loose in the foundation, fix that, and then get all this crap out of there. So we've been working all summer hauling his stuff out a couple truckloads at a time, but eventually that's going to fall down. In the meantime, he's here and watches the property, so it's okay. I brush hog out, I think, and come up here and cut all this stuff down on the side of the road, so it looks, civilized, and we don't lose the damn road with overgrowth, but it costs almost over $5,000 to have all that work done. But I figure it was a long-term investment, so we hope so. Okay. Well, here we are, so back at the road again. I'm going to focus in. There's the old barn still functioning. Milk house, and there is our friend Terrence Michael, a couple days off. In fact, he was on vacation down in South Carolina, and a hurricane hit, and he had to go home early, so he's kind of pissed off about that, but he's come out to give me help here a couple days. So it worked out well. He's a good guy. Okay, here it is. And so we'll say goodbye to the farm and the farm. Let's see. Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It's September 9th. This is Mother, Grandma Connelly's, and Grandpa Connelly's 45th wedding anniversary. Okay, and here we are at the Trabuzzi's for dinner, and we're going to just take a couple informal shots to show you what goes on in the normal home. And there's Aunt Jean. Probably can't see her. She's kind of eating with a mouthful, right? Oh, yes.
Grandpa, keep this.
Shh. Get out of the way. No, get out of the way.
Get out of the way.
All right, come on, Mom, let's sit down.
Let me go. Let me down.
Well, gee, we saw you like a squirrel with both your cheeks full.
What happened to the cocktail hour? I said I'm starving to death.
Okay, and Rico's been doing such a fantastic job here.
Well,
He's setting the table.
cocktail.
Slay it all, Rico. To all the people. This is Rico Trabuzzi here. The firebug, see? That's why he's like the front room. There's Michael. Michael's doing the salad, getting this all set up here. Right? Rico is the firebug. That's why they don't light the candles. That satisfies his insatiable appetite for. There's Mother, the 45th wedding anniversary.
She's very unhappy things are not going well.
Right.
And not only that, I bought your father a beautiful gift card today, and he forgot the anniversary. I got nothing, absolutely nothing. Oh, Bern, you're in the doghouse, big time, Bern.
Well, it's
Dad
funny
took
thing.
me after 45
I was going out to get something this afternoon, and she said it's too late, right? Hey, what the hell do you mean it's too late? I thought it was right.
to go out, and I said, Bernard, don't bother. All right, Mom, can we turn the argument on for a few minutes and start dinner? It's too late.
Okay, now, you see, I've been living with her for 45 years. Can you take a look at this woman here, please?
Hi, Patrick and Dee. I wonder if you'll ever see this tape.
And right there is Janelle LaBelle. Janelle LaBelle? Okay, show us your teeth, Janelle. Oh, yep, she's got a couple teeth there. Okay, kiddo.
Don't use linen, Jean. That's all I got, Mom. There's no paper.
And then here's the big football. Oh, God, they call them the tongues. They have big tongues. Bloop. And there's a bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay, guys, you are doing great.
Guys, come on.
Rico is so busy.
Now, what are we going to
Janelle and Rico, sit down.
save on linen
Find
for?
yourself a chair.
This is a wonderful thing
Getting Jeannie.
Give Jean another drink.
Jeannie the dieter eats 14 pounds of food while she's preparing. I think it's on the table. No, I'm not going to eat anything today. All right. Okay, guys. This is real life here, guys. Grandma's that's a real life picture. So here, real life. That's
Next
a
year, I'm
picture.
doing my anniversary someplace else. This restaurant is
Mother got some shrimp and sauce so we could all have cocktails and some hors d'oeuvres. But before, let me just show you the hors d'oeuvre tray here. See? Where is it? No, right there. That hors d'oeuvre tray? There are about 14.
No, it's this one.
Yeah, oh yeah, that one too. Oh yes, look at that.
Paul got in on the action.
Absolutely, we got some great salsa there. And there's our, now before we had cocktails, the boys had sucked up all of the what were those things we had? Shrimp, all those shrimp, yeah. And that hand, you see there's Michael John's, trying to get it just one more after 47. All right, and there's Jill again, back at the theater. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we'll be back later, guys. See if Janelle is going to swoop down on us. All right, Janelle, let's see what you can do. Oh my God, here she comes. She can knock me up. Well, here we are. It's October 19th, 1995. We're in Virginia, heading down to Chris's, and then we're going down to the Outer Banks, I guess it's called. But right now, we're here at the Shirley Plantation, and we're taking these pictures. This is part of Patrick's reel. Now, just hold on, because we're going to go around and show you. Say hello, Pat and Dee, and who else, Lane?
Who else? Allison and Sean.
Allison, Sean, and a new baby yet to be born. Okay, hold on, guys. Early plantation. Settled in 1613, been owned by the Carter family for 9 generations to the present time. Original silver portraits furnished remain here. All brick buildings date to the 18th century. Okay, we'll take a little tour of it. Behind there is a cotton field I got. Oh, and there's Mother picking cotton. Okay, isn't that great? And then I'll swing around here for a second, and over here are some of the original buildings. We'll probably see more. See that? And then the big house is up there. We're going to go up there. A few of these buildings, see what they are. They certainly are. You know, we're right here on the James River. And this is where the United States was originally settled. The English settlers came over and went up the James River and set up these huge plantations. And then they grew cotton, and the cotton was shipped back to England. And from Jamestown, which is at the mouth of the James River, up to Richmond. This was all English settlements, huge slave country, big cotton farms. We'll tour through the main house.
The walls of the house
You can see there's the James River back there. We'll take a peek at that later. Formal living room in the mansion.
There's one right in here that's just getting started.
Okay, this is the real reception area of the home. This is the parlor or drawing room with drawing room. That's the front door. And there's a proper doorknob on that door on the carriage entrance that we all came through. Now, the reason this is called the
There's an old bookcase in the living room here.
1773.
See if we can focus in there. What does it say? Collection of debates, reports, resolution of the House of Commons. England and Wales, books that came over from England apparently. I don't know if these things are, but they're awful old, I'll tell you. Yeah.
I'm a Nancy Curtis. What are you doing?
Are you waiting for me?
Yeah, but it's no hurry. I mean, I'm here till what?
We're going into the dining room now. Standing on the porch of the house now, and they just learned that the building there is where the food was prepared, and it was brought to the house for their consumption in various courses. The other house was also used for domestic purposes of some sort, but I don't know, but they had over 200 slaves here on the plantation, so the people living here didn't have too much work to do. And this here is the rear entrance. People came in carriages, but most people came by James River, and we're going to go around the front and see that in a moment. Here's the pump house back there. That was one built in 1773. There's a little sign right there, and you can see the stairway leading down, where they stored all of their perishables, I guess, during the wintertime. Okay, now here's the James River. We're probably 20 miles south of Richmond. And of course, you go down to the far end of the James River, and we'll come to Jamestown. But you can see how absolutely, this was I think a 4,000 acre plantation in the early days, and they grew tobacco, and later on wheat and grain and then corn. As you can see here, the main entrance to the house was right here facing the river. Because even though they had people arrive by carriage from the road, the majority of people traveled the river by boat. Now look at this magnificent tree here. People, it's just a great oak tree, and that thing, if you take a look at the girth, I mean, that has to be hundreds of years old, just to give you an indication of the people standing next to it. I mean, incredible, right? And they talk about the old oak tree, well, there it is. In the background, of course, you can see the cotton fields now. So there you are, quite a plantation. This is, first grant for this land was given in 1600 and something, and I think this house right here was built in 1723. Rather spectacular.
No, it's recording. What are we going to tell Patrick?
That this tree is probably the biggest tree in the world, and we're going to have one like this in the farm, and another 10 generations will have a house like that.
Oh my gosh. Did you hear that, Patrick? I just hope to hell this turns out, Patrick, because if it doesn't, I'll get killed.
Well, I hope if it doesn't say pause, you should be recording.
It says full automatic. Okay, you
now push the red button.
I've been pushing it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I was pushing it all the while. That's what I thought I was supposed to do.
Sorry for the interruption, Pat. Your mother has a little mechanical problem here. Plantation is supposed to be one of the most outstanding on the entire plantation road. We'll see what it looks like going in, but there it is. I let Mother take this camera, but she has trouble operating it.
Right, that's enough.
So I can drive and do this at the same time. Look at that, isn't it? This is originally designed in 1723 for carriages, all right? Not bad. All right, we'll pick it up in a minute. Coach House Tavern is a half a mile. We may have to stop for refreshments. This carriage ride has been ugly. Dust and rain, and the horses are acting up. Oh my gosh. We're coming up to something, though. I think it's another hanging tree. An old pond right next to us there. Oh boy. Did you ever see such a fine shot of a road? You don't picture many pictures of a road, huh? But this baby is just great. Oh,
That's enough taken now.
okay, now I got buildings and, yeah, okay. Must be about half a mile back into the woods.
There's the entrance here. Hold it. There's a truck burning. Keep.
$16.19, wow. It was abandoned. It was pre-patented in 1636. Benjamin Harrison, signer of the Declaration of Independence, lived here. His son, William Henry Harrison, President of the United States, was born here. I tell you, all those English made a ton of money off this place. Okay, guys. Mansion, Berkeley Plantation, I should say. Great historical significance here. Original settlement in the James in 1619. Revolutionary War. Harrison family owned this. 2 United States presidents. During the Civil War, the McClellan's army encamped here, all 165,000 men. Abe Lincoln was down twice. It's a private gazebo overlooking the field and the river. And then down here is it's a long trip down to the river, apparently a hillside. And in the late 1600s, it was dug by hand, so we have 3 terraces. I'll walk down there and see how close we can get to the river. site of the first Thanksgiving in America. First whiskey distilled 1621. The first shipyards in New World. 18-gun man of war. Built during the Revolutionary War. Incredible. This is where the famous taps, you know, the bugle sound they play at night. Da 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 da, something like that. But this is where it was composed and written. Let's see what it says. Forgotten Country founded 1919. Origin of taps. Brigadier General Daniel Butterfield summoned Private Oliver Wilcox Norton, his brigadier, to his tent. He whistled some new tune and asked the Beatles to play it for him. After repeated trials and changing the time of some of the notes, which are scribbled on the back of an envelope, the call was finally arranged to suit General Butterfield and used for the first time that night. From that time, it became and remains to this day the official call for taps. Walked here, must be a quarter of a mile from the house down to the water or more. But coming to here is a replica of the good ship Margaret, commissioned in Bristol, England in 1618 on the 5th of December. 38 settlers landed here and gave thanks for the safe journey. If I remember correctly, Patrick, remember the Sackett family in Louis L'Amour? Well, that's where the original Sackett man sailed out of Bristol, I think, and it came into the James River area. I don't know whether it was on this ship or not, but nonetheless, the good ship Margaret. What does it say here? Good ship Margaret set sail from Bristol, England, near Berkeley Castle, September 5th, 1619. On the high seas, 90 days, arrived at Berkeley, and 100 December 4th, 1619. Weight 40 tons, 38 passengers, plus a crew of 8. Quite interesting. And a replica of that is a replica of the good ship Margaret on the Thames River. And of course, here on the Thames and the River Thames, this is at some point along here they had a dock and a shipyard. Now behind me here is that room that I said they carved or dug by hand they want the landings going down from the house. Well, way up there is the house. I'm going to bring you in a bit. Let's see what we got. Alright, and that's where the access to the house begins. We'll have to walk back, and what a magnificent place. Nothing like history, I'll tell you. Right down there you can see it. There's a little moat that comes all the way in and around, so you can't cross, or you have to go back and cross at the road. I'll be darned. Quite interesting. Right here was the first export warehouse for tobacco in the United States. The tobacco was warehoused here, packed in ships, sent down the Thames River to Jamestown, and then shipped to England. And right here again is an interesting site. Abraham Lincoln landed here on 2 occasions in 1862 when he came down to review the troops during the Civil War. But that essentially, I guess, made up the docks. Must have stood right here along the Thames under these trees. Of course, you go back here, and right behind me is the large entrance. There's a walkway that goes all the way up to the house proper. A little brick walk walked through that led back to the house. On the inside of it now, I'm like, guys, look at this. There's a picture of the first Thanksgiving in the United States, which was, I guess, occurred right here when they landed on the ship Margaret. I don't know if you can read this, but let's see what it says. Oh, it's quite small. From ship Margaret in 1619, they gave Thanksgiving, and that was the first occasion of Thanksgiving in the United States. Now, here it is. What? Captain John Woodliff from Prestwood, England, at Jamestown, 1608. First governor of Berkeley, 100 Plantation, 1619. Captain John Woodliff and 38 settlers in the ship Margaret landed here December 4, 1619. First official Thanksgiving Day served in America, held here by the Captain Woodliff and the settlers. Proclamation. They and our ships arrived from the place of same. 1956. One of the things that they noticed in the house, there was a picture that all of these original settlers here, they built the original structure, which had a wooden compound around it, and they were all murdered by Indians in about 1630. Indians resented their taking over the property. This is the walkway going back up to the main house. Okay, Patrick, you can possibly see up this whole roadway, right? This has been, chopped out by hand, so they have different levels all the way down from the house here, so it's manageable. We could have done this, Pat. I bet if we were back here, we could do this ourselves. I ended a lovely day at Berkeley, right here at the tavern. Can you read that sign there? That's the Coach House Tavern at Berkeley, right? Isn't that beautiful? Okay, now we're going to end our visit here at Berkeley, and we're going to, wait just a moment, we're going to go down to Jamestown. It was one of the first settlements. Okay, so. Okay, Patrick and Dee, here we are. We're having a family get-together at Cape Hatteras. The fire scene shows you we were coming through, what the hell was it, Jamestown and the Plantation Row. Well, here we are. We finally all got here today. We were coming down just to see Vicki and Kathy and Christy, and they arranged to get a big cottage down here in the Cape. Just a huge place, and everyone got together. Timmy came down, Terry came down, Bernie Lucy came down. Now we'll go up and see him. Say hi. And here we go. My God, we got the whole crew here. Say hello, Elmer. Number one B. There we go. Okay. This party is starting to move. Who's here? Everyone's here that we know. There's Terry.
I am. I'm having a great time.
Hello, Sam.
Hi, Bern.
Say hello to Patrick, my son.
Hey, Pat. We missed
There we go.
Hey, Lisa. That's the only reason Barry wanted
And there's Donna. My God, Donna made it up too. Can you believe this? And Kurt?
I thought I already were.
Okay, and over there's Big Bern in the corner. He's eating and drinking.
not until November 11th.
Mostly drinking, I think.
November 11th.
Oh, you never said that at the Buffalo game.
I can't believe you're not having a big wedding back in Buffalo because Brian said he'd pay for it. And when drives for 2 weeks.
His new what?
New truck. He drives for 2 weeks.
Oh, is that right?
Isn't that scary?
Hello, Todd. Say hello to Patrick.
Like a baby.
You know Patrick, don't you? Well, this video's going to Patrick.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, and you know.
I miss you.
Yeah.
We thought you'd be here.
Because we're going to have a great party, Patrick, and you're missing out.
Hi there.
Yeah.
Hello.
This is going to Patrick. Say hi to Patrick.
Hi,
Now, you
Patrick.
Okay. Yep, this is Patrick.
Hi, Pat.
There we are. There we are.
A little bit.
Don and Kurt.
They might have a drink for you. I don't know. We could have.
Well, we'll check in right now. Here you are. We're right here. This is the fantastic cottage they got. Look at the cottage. It's a 5-bedroom hotel.
So what lake is this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's a pier right there. Look at that pier right there. I like that. How was that? A guy in a swimmer. fishing pier. About 2 weeks ago, a big hurricane came through here and destroyed a ton of homes. Or cottages, I should say, down the pierways.
That's all we run into all the way down the top. Didn't see very little sun at all.
Yeah, this is beautiful. This is a fantastic spot. It's too bad we're on a beautiful weekend. The place rents for $2,800 a month, so it's, a week.
What are most of these things?
This is the 3rd floor we're on right now. Okay. We'll be back later. Yeah, we seem to be celebrating our birthday party here. Oh, what did Mother get? You'll zoom in there and see what it says. Hold it, let it adjust. You're together. Oh my God. Patrick, we're together for 45 years. My God.
Tell Patrick that you
Oh. Patrick. Vicky. Right here. This couple are getting married November 11th. It's been a while, but they're very happy, so you're all excited about it. Okay. Now up on the upper floor, I think we see Lisa sitting there, waiting her turn at pool. Yeah, there she is. She's wide awake. There we got them all up there. There's Kurt. My God. That's one wild crew they're playing. Is that Tim? Yeah. There's Terry. These guys, your brothers, right? Oh, there's that. That's Todd. That's Kathy's boy. He was a pool shark. Really good. He's cleaning their clocks. Look at these guys up there, right? They don't know what to do. They've never been beaten by a young guy before. Oh, we got. Oh, okay. There we got a St. Patrick's Day flag there for us. We're celebrating our birthday, which is surprising. We stopped celebrating our birthdays a long time ago. But, by gosh, they're going to do it anyhow.
So she finds a comb, she can figure out how to do the comb. There you go. For the Irish. The Irish.
There you are, Patrick. Now, there's a good start. Hold it up, Elaine. There you go. Oh, look at that. Oh.
I love it!
Oh, did your mother come from Ireland? Oh, there's something in you Irish. Da 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 da. Gentleman right there just served me a great drink. It was called a sweet lemon.
Barry has finally finished his tea.
Oh, is Barry? Oh. It's a shot of vodka with a piece of lemon dipped in sugar. Very good. Gotcha.
Where's that shirt you were wearing?
There we go. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, we got a little.
No, that shirt had to go. This one right here?
He is a beaut. He is a beaut, right? Where we at? Sure, get back here, dog. Let's see. He's only about 8. He weighs about 80 pounds, and he's a golden retriever, and he's about 16 months old, I guess. So he's got up in that photo. He lost the light. He's too close to the Saturday morning, and the ladies are cooking. We're going to have a magnificent seafood stew.
No.
No?
Oh, you haven't been paying attention.
Tell us what we're going to have.
You failed that test. Who gave him? He's paying that scotch on.
What is it going to be? What?
Chicken Brunswick stew.
Chicken Brunswick.
Stew. And then seafood dinner tonight.
Oh, seafood dinner tonight. Whatever happened to those? Whatever happened to that meatballs from last night?
That's what I want. I think you love your shirt.
No. You're right, son of a gun.
And I got some matching saddles.
Elaine?
Oh, that's right.
Yes, if you don't mind.
Okay. I wasn't going to tell her that because I didn't want to burst her bubble.
Oh, yeah, this is Cape Hatteras or something else. There's a wharf down there. Let's see if we can pick up some other fishermen, huh? Fishing there, getting all the good stuff for themselves. beach this morning, and it's amazing to see the erosion that's taking place. Good Lord, some of the cottages are falling into the ocean. But this is really an exquisite place down here. It's a little after, about almost 8:30 on Sunday morning, and we're out here to film. Tim yesterday rented a wetsuit. He's going to go out and he's going to try and some kind of a little, what do they call it, monkey board or some damn thing, and then go out here and try and ride the waves. And we're going to photograph this whole thing and prove that he either can or cannot do it. So we'll see. Hold on. Alright, there's Timmy's heading out now. We're going to get in and focus so we can see what he's doing. There you go. Kind of photograph.
I believe he's doing this at 8:30 in the morning.
Okay, I think he's going out there to take a dip.
Oh, he's really going to do it. You forgot your board!
No, I think he's just getting in to get...
Yeah, I was just
What do they call those boards?
boogie board.
Boogie board. Okay.
Hey, I've seen that calling out here. No, he's not bad at all. Where is he? Oh, wait, nice. You know what they say you have to do with those wetsuits, right? Oh, you're wet in the thing. That's probably what he's doing.
No.
And it's a rental. Oh, God, don't ever rent one. They'll never tell you. Get it home. Where's your board? I think just what I said. Damn, you forgot your board! Then I figured out he's out there.
And there's Mother out there taking a picture. Tim, he's going to start his surfing job on his hunky board, or what do they call that? Hope the sun is going to spoil his picture. Oh, I see. Must be he's tying it to himself. Okay, well, hold a minute. Right my way. Oh, Timmy rode that breaker, by God. Thing and swim out there, Tim. Well, you got all of them down there giving instructions. Kathy joined the fray. Timmy's thinking about taking his wetsuit back and getting a refund. Oh, no, he's going to try it again. Be in that funky board. That's it. Just swim out there, Tim. That's it. Oh, right through that breaker. Yeah, that's it. That's now. Oh, keep going, kick those feet. Swim like hell. That's the way. Now you got it going. Thrown back by the sea, right? Well, that's what happens when you get to be 40. Everybody throws you back, for Christ's sake. They're going down the beach bit where the waves are better. Oh, yeah, the other guys on the board there. Two guys on the board. Oh, he's going back inside for some reason.
How cold is it?
David's the lifeguard, but he's going to have a cup of coffee because he can't quite see as far yet. It's so early in the morning.
Get further back on your board.
Oh, he just wiped out there. Oh, it's too bad. Oh, he's doing good.
We're out here to give him instructions. He's going to be...
There goes Kathy out there. She doesn't want me to take a picture because she thinks she's getting fat. She must weigh all but 95 pounds. I think any minute we're going to see Janet Connelly coming out there and going in that water. We're having trouble getting over that first wave, by God. Get in there, Helene. Oh, what is that? Get in there. You're on film.
Get in there, you up
You gotta dive in, Helene. You remember how. Come on, we dare you, Helene. We dare you. Get in there! No, you're on the beach again, Helene, for Christ's sake, get out there! You're like a beach whale, get out in the water! There goes Mother. This is Pat. That's Ken's wife. They're big people. Big people. There they go. The beach, yo! There she is, on the beach. There's Kathy. at first. She's gonna go to sleep. Oh, we're on the beach. We got there's Sam's dog up there. Young dog doesn't know what he's doing now. When they're up in the tap, I think Lisa came out. Finally, she got herself together again this morning. And last night there was no vodka to drink, so he went to bed early. Good morning, Lisa. Oh, Vern must be still in the sack. They tell me it's exhausting. It's an exhausting experience. This is Christy's new dog. And he's and there's Pat's in charge of the dog. The dog doesn't mind where the damn Pat's running off about 20 pounds. Get down here, you stupid idiots, you say. Reba, Reba, Reba. There he comes, there he comes. Golden Retriever. Lovely dog, but just young and Come on, Reba! Reba! Reba, here, come on, come here, come here. Come here. Land coming up, there's Christine. There's lovely Christine. Coming out with a cup of coffee. Sam's still in bed, I think, because he got in bed about 2:30 this morning. Yeah. I got it. Open over here. Oh, there we are. That's Kurt Messler.
And I said, well, it's Norma.
Oh, there's Bernie. Bernie's finally up. Great shot. They're all coming around here, guys.
There's a bush in the water. She won't go in. She's scared of the waves.
Our distance to the beach here, I think that is...
Man of War. Yeah, Man of War.
Why, it is. It's Mr. and Mrs. Kurt Messler.
Yeah, with the little jellyfish.
Oh, and Kurt is a score. Yeah, he went to bed about 2:30, 3 o'clock this morning. And here he's up on the beach with his wife. Like, he's a very considerate guy. Hello, Donna.
Good morning.
There's a big one.
How do you feel, Kurt? Seems like you just went to bed.
Slight headache.
Yeah.
Stomach just a hair upset.
Yeah.
My big toe hurts. Must have kicked somebody or something.
But your wallet's full.
Slingshotting the people at a beach.
I don't know.
Oh, you missed that. The moon came up.
Is that right?
The moon came up.
Who moved him?
Vicky got it.
Sacrificial giving. Call now and give a sacrificial offering.
Sunrise here off the Outer Banks of North Carolina, but I think we have some fog rolling in. And the sunrise is beginning to disappear. Let me show you some original surface shoes I can. Now watch this. There we go. These guys spin down and they catch the top of the wave and they just ride over the top of it. Catch the wave, they go for the longest time without flying, without moving their wings. And the original surfers of the Outer Banks. Oh, this is gonna come out. Right about there, we can see the sun just starting to pop over the horizon. I don't know if you can see this, but it's coming. Here it comes. Here it comes. Move in unison. Nothing we can do will impact that. At Colonial Williamsburg, and we're going to take some pictures, and there's Mrs. Connelly. Say hello to everybody, Mrs. Connelly, and stop looking around.
There's a cute baby coming.
Cute baby coming. We're sending this to a cute baby. This is the governor's palace at Williamsburg. We're waiting in line to get a tour of the inside. There's Mother. Just bought the wrong film for a camera, so we'll have to wait a while. Williamsburg is a rather remarkable place. It's really the birthplace of our nation, so to speak. George Washington and Thomas Jefferson and Patrick Henry were all members of the government down here while it was subject to British rule. And they met. This was during the time, I guess, of the Boston Tea Party, 1774, and they very much supported the resistance to Britain and the Revolution. And there's a church here which we'll see in a little while. I'll get some photos of, and that's where they used to meet and pray. This gate. It's a beautiful wrought iron gate, and to the left is the English lion, and to the right is the English unicorn. Both were symbols of England's colonization and power. And of course, that's how the governor controlled the whole area.
I asked someone at the back of the booth to close the doors.
Now look at these. Look at this in the ceiling.
Now, here
Muskets.
you see a display of weapons designed to impress you. I hope you're impressed. The idea was to have the weapons display along with all of the symbols of the king to show that the king was behind the governor that lived here in this house. We know the weapons were displayed here from the time the palace was completed right up until the Revolution. They were a part of Virginia's military store, though. Rather than having them stored in crates over at the Power magazine, they made a nice wall decoration in the governor's house. The muskets around the walls and the antiques and the swords on these two columns are all antiques. All the others are reproductions, and you do see about 700 weapons displayed in the house. This hall is where you would wait for an audience with the governor, or you might be seated over in the parlor there to wait for him. If so, you have Chelsea.
Martha carrying some woman coming out with powders for her ailments. Do they have any arthritic powders in there, man?
No, we don't need it yet.
Newton Parish Church. Very historical. And inside is exquisite. And there's Mrs. Connelly. We're going into this church. Hopefully we'll be able to take some pictures for you once we're inside. It's quite beautiful. And they got a picture of a few of these church pews. These are the old-fashioned church pews, and the names on them are. That was the pulpit. Thomas Jefferson, Washington. He had his pew. We back off, and that's what the pew looked like. A little sliding door that closed up. Here we have James Monroe, another president. There's an old Bible up here. This Bible is presented by His Majesty King Edward VII, King of Great Britain and Ireland. Well, we question the Ireland thing. An Emperor of India to the Church of Bruton, Virginia. A shrine rich in venerable traditions of worship and solemn memories of patriots and statesmen, and an historic witness to the oneness of our peoples. The King will ever hope and pray that the ties of kinship and the blood language and the common heritage of the ordered worship and of the ennobling ideals may, through the saving faith in our Lord and Redeemer Jesus Christ. we have the grave of Edmund Pendleton of Carolina, born September 9th, 1721, died October 23, 1803. Plaque to the glory of God and the memory of the members of the committee which in 1777 drafted an act establishing religious freedom in Virginia. Thomas Jefferson, Edmund Pendleton, George Wyeth, George Mason, Thomas Ludlow Lee. The President, Carter Braxton and Richard Stand, I guess, yeah. Beautiful.
Realize he's spoken about the same church as an Episcopal church. This is an Episcopal because the church in the center of a parish was the place that everyone went to.
Harrison was also the Attorney General of the colony of Columbia, Virginia. Randolph, a couple more Randolphs. There's the plaque in memory of the vestry who built the original church building, 1710 to 1715. Holloway, Bland, Norvell, Jennings, Cobbs, Cook, Jackson, Bray, House. And this dates back to the early 1700s. And we were in there yesterday, and they enacted 3 cases before the judge and the other members of the republic who represented the people. And it was very interesting. It was enacted in full dress. Really exciting. Right there's an old horse rack you can see there, in which they housed all of the gunpowder for the town and all of the rifles. And it was in fact their arsenal. And it's really well built. It's quite interesting. Next to the courthouse are the stocks or stockades in which they used to place the prisoners. You got a few in there right now, as a matter of fact. Guilty of assault in the public by their mere appearance.
I didn't know this one. I got to Denver, 27 years old.
No,
got a food shop. Didn't have a cold for 10 years.
No, most of it. I'm not one of these now.
But there's another stair right down.
This is the stairway for employees only.
What?
This says service stairway, employees only.
Oh, well, I missed that then.
No, and you know something, I took one a few years ago when I got...
This is Mrs. Connelly going into grocery store. Can we make it out? Let's see. I don't know, I moved up the light today. It says M. Dubois. D-U-B-O-I-S. Grocery. Yeah. I mean, Mrs. Connelly with her, she's out. Have you finished shopping, Mrs. Connelly? We're going to Anderson's blacksmith shop. Not sure if we'll be able to see anything inside, but we'll go and try. Forging something very carefully with his hammer.
If you did have questions, just feel free to pick them up. One of the few places we encourage you to touch them.
Fire nail bellows.
We would have to wait for that and you have to take This is what he's making here is one of 3 pieces for what's called a shutter door. It's a fairly common item of hardware you see on many houses to hold the shutter open against the building. So when that shutter is not being used, you keep it tight against the building so it doesn't move around. I'll try to have everything over there. I got to find something. Uncle Bob.
Okay. I bet I could have that wheel fixed here.
Yeah, I bet you could.
Exactly. That's what the Raleigh Tavern, which I've heard referred to many times in the Revolutionary days as a meeting place. Let's see if we can bring that sign up a bit and see it. Light's not too great. Looks like a picture of Sir Walter Raleigh, huh? Yeah.
Well, that's the wing shop over there.
Where?
Across the street.
Raleigh Tavern. In public times, Virginia leaders often met at Raleigh, Williamsburg, the most popular inn. Here in 1769, a group of Burgess adopted the proposal of George Mason for a boycott of British goods. 5 years later, Burgess again met in the Apollo Room to issue the call for the First Continental Congress. This reconstructed building is appointed with English and American furniture and furnishings in accordance with the inventories of early innkeepers. Very good. This historic site was the seat of Virginia's colonial government for 75 years. In May 1765, Patrick Henry denounced the Stamp Act, and on May 15, 76, the Virginia Convention unanimously proposed that the Continental Congress declare the United Colonial Free and Independent States. Quite an impressive building. This is the capital of Virginia until, I guess, sometime during the Revolutionary War, they moved the capital to Richmond, because this place was crawling with British soldiers and battalions.
Looks like a British...
The coat of arms over the entrance says, Her Majesty Queen Anne, her royal capital. This is Semper Idiom. The sound of the Royal House of England with the lion and the unicorn, signifying the power of England, right? And up on top, right after 4, and there's rise the British flag. Okay. Historic. Oh, and there comes Mrs. Connelly up the path. Christmas, December 25th, 1995. Here we are at Jeannie's house. We're all coming over to celebrate. We have a little bit of film left on your tape, so I thought I'd get it early, and we could take a look at it. There's your mother, slicing, getting ready.
Merry Christmas, Pat and Dee. I'm coming to your house next year for Christmas.
Okay, that's a promise. Only if Patrick sends us the fee, the airfare. And there is Mark O'Connor, our newest son-in-law, teaching Michael John how to play cribbage. Because we're all into cards now. We're playing more and more cards. And let's see what else we got here. We got a start of a table. And there's your dynamite sister Jean, who's done all this stuff. Keeps slim and trim. She works all day, raises 3 kids, cooks and cares. Oh my God, she is so good.
When it's out soon.
Slim peg.
And here comes Margaret, Patrick. She's expecting in about a month, honey? 6 weeks, 2 weeks.
We're recording
See that, Dee? She's going to deliver before you deliver. Look at that.
We hope she does.
And we hope she does this right. No, she's going to. She keeps drinking, she'll deliver fast. And there's Janelle.
Is this?
Darling Janelle is, oh, look at that beautiful thing. Janelle, what's that on your shirt?
School, college.
Say hello to your cousins, Janelle.
Blouse, dress.
Yeah, it's cute. What about
Hi. That girl. And who else? Now we got to take a look in here. Here's Jeannie's magnificent dining room. That thing is going slowly. It's building and building into a great crescendo of food and things. Oh my God, look at there's the bar. Oh, we can hardly wait to get this thing going. And there is the Christmas tree. Look at that magnificent tree. That is, have you ever seen so many presents? My God, we're all ready to open. Jeannie, yeah, Jeannie's place is nice. Jeannie and Mike are really doing a fine job. They're raising their children, and we have 3 children, right? You guys are about to have 3. There's more presents we brought in, and we'll swing around here just a wee bit. Kids are taking piano lessons, and okay, we'll have to find Rico and Michael. Oh, look at all those presents. My God. Didn't you guys open any presents yet?
Yeah, we opened them this morning.
Oh, did you wrap them up again? Isn't that beautiful? God almighty. Okay, I have to find Rico and Michael John.
They're in the TV room.
Is he playing with a new game, I guess, or something? Say hello to your cousins, Rico.
Yeah, we got our 2 steps.
This is going to Patrick and your cousins.
Oh,
What do you got there, Rico?
these
Okay, and then here's Michael the card shark. The football playing card shark. Thimble stealing. And there's Janelle again. Da-da-dum-da-dum. Okay, guys. So with that, we're going to caption this off.
Our Courage Bird's different. Look at us.
Yeah, we're right. All right, guys, here we are. Here we are, guys. We have the newest baby in the family. There's Margaret Mary, and there's a baby who's how many days old?
1 week. Today's his birthday. He's a week old.
A week old today. Oh, look at that guy. Now, we're going to zoom right in that guy. Oh, my goodness gracious sakes alive. There's the focus. A little closer. Oh, wait, let the camera focus. Oh, there he is. Doesn't that look like Mark sitting there sound asleep in a chair? Look at him. There you are, Dee and Patrick.
He's got a dimple here.
You guys.
There's a dimple here when he smiles and a
In a short period of time, we'll have the youngest baby in the family again. But right now, that is,
his ears were big.
let's see, what's his name again? Colin
Colin Joseph. Colin.
Oh, he's going to cry. Oh, he's going to cry. Colin Joseph O'Connor.
We called him Colin.
Yeah, let's see.